Hi Leo, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So we're going to jump into this. This is going to be a read for the second half of November. It's going to be you and who, and that other person could be a person of interest, boyfriend, girlfriend, even one side of a situation or another. Even a family member or some sort of loved one. So just note that, okay? This is a general read, so if you're looking for a personal read, go to the Guided Intuitive up here or my description box. Since this is a love read, my bi-weeklies are love, my monthlies focus on what the universe wants you to know. And of course, you can see that at the end. But we're going to jump in because this is a love read. We're going to start with self-love. So we're going to pull a card just for you because as we all know, it starts with us, but at the same time, it can affect our relationships, right? In the situation that we find ourselves in, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and pull that right now for you and see what is up and coming for you for the second half of November, all right? Let's see what the universe and wants to know in terms of your relationships and what's important for self-love for you as it affects your relationships. Well, this just flew out. Okay, so what is this? Okay, so there is another sign that got this. So you're going to have to check your moon, rising, and Venus signs, guys. The beautiful thing about this is that with the bi-weeklies at the beginning of the month, I used the same deck. So you can actually check and see what card pulled out and what you need to zero in on and what the cards are telling you. So that's really cool. So do check that out. So this is here. What is the most limiting belief that is keeping me from what I want most right now? Okay. So that's what's coming into play here for you. Okay, very interesting. Okay, so this is just really asking you, what story are you telling yourself right now that is keeping you from your love life? You know, it's keeping you from self-love, or, you know, what it is that you desire within your life in terms of a partnership and that type of thing. So that's what's coming into play. So when you are actually thinking about your dreams, what scares you most, right? Because that right there is that limiting belief that might be holding you back. And that's what I always ask myself, so that might be something that could help you as well. Because if you're not living the life that you truly want, or having that relationship, or, you know, moving forward, in developing that relationship, in terms of, with yourself, so you can attract it in the other, it's probably because there is some little part of you that's nipping at you and saying that you don't deserve it. And what we want to do is root that, kind of get that, uproot that, and then replace it with something that's incredibly positive for you. So keep that in mind. The universe says for you, Leo, it's time for an upgrade. So if you are thinking the fact that, you're not achieving something because, of A, B, or C, whatever that is for you there, this is saying, where did that come from? And it's about zeroing in on that and knowing that now from a different perspective, from the adult you that's looking at that way back from the past. For some of you, it could have been, what is the new belief that I want to adopt to put it in its place, all right? So that's the key thing here. So remember, the belief is going to be the root of your result, right? And so what you need to do is concentrate on what's holding you back and change that, and then, own it, heal it. And as I mentioned the other one, it's about an upgrade. So you're upgrading yourself, Leo, is what I feel here. And congratulations to you, because this is fantastic. And if you need help with that, definitely hence be on the read up here in my description box. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull a card that's going to help you in this process. Let's take a look at what that could be for you. Okay, so let's take a look what that might be here. Very, very cool. So, time for an upgrade. All right. So this is nice, Leo. I like to see in this for you here. All right, here we go. Now, for some of you, it could be in a relationship or situation. Maybe there was something that didn't work out in the past, and in a relationship or situation. But what this is telling you is that whatever didn't work out was a blessing in disguise, okay? Because there is some sort of divine timing in this, but there's also that self part that has to be filled, that void that has to change, and to know that you really can just replace that negative kind of feeling with that positive feeling there, and then taking the positive actions. But this is saying you've got a brand new beginning in place for you here. It's a 9 card, which means coming to fruition. So this is good. So you're at the very tail end of it for this brand new beginning. And for some of you, yes, it was a relationship is what I really feel here. It may have brought some sort of sadness. My heart goes out to you, but again, within any ending, brings some fresh portal, brand new energy. Within the relationship, if it continues, or a brand new relationship, but there is a new beginning here that wants to come out for you. And this is saying is that you are worthy of it. You are more than worthy of it. And so it is. All right, Leo. I love this, guys. This is a Leo rising. I'm a Leo rising, so it's kind of cool. I'm kind of looking at this and saying, whoa. But this is really amazing. So we're gonna put this away. We're gonna jump into your main read, okay? And let's see what wants to come out for you here in terms of your main read, okay? And make sure that we don't take the whole deck. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and start it. So where are you at right now? And guys, you do also might want to check out our brand new service, which is called Rapid Change Session. And just like the name represents, it is about increasing success in your relationships. Maybe getting rid of any sort of phobia, or untangling any sort of post-trauma type of experience within your life. So if you're looking for that, you definitely want to check out Rapid Change Session up there, okay? All right, so do check it out. And let's see what wants to come out for you here, okay? Let's see what wants to come out. Let's take a look. Here it is, Page of Pentacles, okay? So we do got that new beginning here for some of you here. That's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo type energy. And I'll show you the cards in a minute. I just want a couple more cards in terms of where you're at right now, Leo. Where are you at? Let's take a look at what that is. Here we go. The Page of Wands. Ooh, not one beginning, but a couple new beginnings, okay? Let's take a look. Anything else that Leo needs to be aware of? Here it is. Ooh, 9 of Cups. This is fantastic, guys. Okay, so we got the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. Look at all that beautiful yellow. That represents the solar plexus chakra, right? The I am, I can. And I'm, so anything after that is anything after the I am is your truth. So be careful what you put after that, right? So this is saying that definitely I am, having this new beginning, and I can be emotionally fulfilled and full of joy. And this is a brand new beginning. So the Page of Pentacles is some sort of message that's coming through. Could be from a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or some sort of younger message coming through, maybe from a younger person or a smaller offer, something of the sort that comes through. And what this does is this puts you like into the situation about, this is about, how would I want to say this? It's like manifestation. What it is you're manifesting this brand new beginning. It could be a brand new manifestation of a new enterprise, a new relationship, whatever that case may be. But there's some sort of message that's coming through here. So this is really good. Whatever it is, it brings on the Page of Wands, right? Another message back. So it could be that you're kind of going back and forth a little bit. But the Page of Wands is another message that's coming through that's all about, okay, well, there's this new energy that I have in me now because of this new beginning, and it's bringing in exuberance, it's bringing in excitement, and a lot more, beautiful energy. It's kind of like she's throwing the wand up in the air and saying, I can create whatever it is that I want to, right? And that's the key, and that's really key. And look at the same kind of back bend that the person is doing here of joy, right? It's kind of like bending towards, with the universe, with the flow, right? With the flow of the energy, because the universe is going through a change of cycles, right? So there's a change, or you could see kind of that wind of change that's happening in these two cards here. And it's quite magical, but yet it brings you so much joy. And the beauty of this too, guys, is that it increases your confidence exponentially. I mean, incredibly. Whatever has happened, it's like you're stepping into the true you, the real you, and in all honesty, it's creating this magical, this magical feeling inside you that is knowing your worth. There's a treasure chest below there, right? And this is like knowing your worth and your emotional worth, and being fulfilled, and knowing that you can provide that for yourself. You don't need someone to provide it for you, but you do desire perhaps someone in your life to add to that, right? So you are joyful on your own. That new portal of energy is opened up, but yet at the same time is that you desire something else to also come into your life as well, and you're manifesting that, right? You're bringing that aboard. So that's what I see here, guys. This is great. This is really wonderful. I love seeing this. Okay, let's take a look at anything else in terms of where you are now. Let's see what wants to come out for the second half of November. What's important for Leo to know in terms of where they're at right now. Anything else that wants to come out here? Here it is. What is it? Oh, this is so perfect. This is so perfect, Leo. This is about loving where you're at right now. Okay, so even though that maybe some of you might not be at that level of the relationship that you want, maybe that job, that situation, whatever it is, this is saying, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to love where I'm at right now. And this is about in a deep appreciation for your current circumstances. Why? Because you've got all this joy that's happening here. It's kind of like you're really kind of checking in with yourself and asking yourself, why is it that I want what I want, right? So that it gives you a moment to pause for a second, Leo, and kind of recalibrate through all this joy and saying, okay, so I've got this joy and I know I can bring it myself and I have it in me. So now as I desire someone else, what is it that I desire, and why do I want that person, place, thing, situation, okay? And that's what this is saying, and just really seeing the beauty in all of that and in the journey as well, okay? But I do feel it's like a love relationship because that's what seems to be popping out over here. So very, very cool. Let's check out this other person, Leo, on the other side and see what's happening with them in terms of where they're at right now, okay? Let's take a look at what that is, and let's see what wants to come out here, okay? Let's take a look at what that is, all right? Let's take a look. Okay, so no, we want this. I want this one to pop out for me here. Let's take a look at what this other person on this other side, where they're at right now for the second half of November. And here it is. Ooh, okay. All right, these two flipped over. We've got the Lovers and the Fool card, okay? So two of these. I need one more. Let's go ahead and see if we can get one more. This is it. What is it? Ace of Pentacles. And they got a beginning too. Okay. And this is really funny, guys, because check this out. It's kind of like two new beginnings for them as well. It's kind of like, with you, you've got the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, right? And them on the other side, they've got the Fool card, and then, you've got the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, yeah, and they got the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool card. These are very similar cards in terms of you're bringing forward a brand new beginning, and this is really beautiful. You've got all this joy, and then they've got this lot of passion for you here, which is really beautiful. They've got a deep connection with you, is what I'm feeling here too. So this is really, really beautiful. I love seeing this, and this really talks to me about kind of that Gemini energy. Kind of that's what's bringing it on, and there could be some sort of birthing of something new, or pregnant, a new beginning. Sixes are about a birthing of something new. So maybe it could be something like that. There could be a child, could be, something of the sort, as well for some of you. I'm just saying. But what I'm getting here is I get, obviously the Ace of Pentacles, which is, an opportunity for a manifestation and prosperity. And then of course we get the Fool card, which is about, starting from the very, very beginning. It's the Zero card, but it's beautiful because this talks about, kind of like you have an opportunity for a brand new beginning, and it's kind of when you least expect it, right? But this is saying, know that you're protected because, this other person on this other side, it's like I really feel that, they're having this brand new beginning. They're protected. They've got the net of the universe below them to catch them on the edge, right? As they move forward on the edge, right? And have this brand new beginning. So they too have got a brand new beginning here, which is really quite beautiful. Okay. I love seeing this. So yeah, very, very beautiful. Anything else that wants to come out for them? Yeah, I really think that they're starting on a brand new beginning as well, a change of a cycle. I really feel that there's a change of a cycle for them, and they're protected in their manifestations as they move forward. And they've got a hella passion for you. So I really feel that I do see that a lot here. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Anything else for this other person? Yeah, they're focusing on self-care right now. What they're really trying to do in their life is to get the rest that they need, but also to make very healthy choices in their life. Now, in their relationships and the people around them, no time for any sort of toxicity that they want. This is about them making better choices, but not only of people, places, and things, but also what they feed their body too. Okay, so different things like that as well. Maybe some also, changing the mindset of them, limiting beliefs or negative emotions that might be standing in the way of them, that is getting in the way. And so they're really focusing on self-care and changing those old belief systems into new ones and kind of downloading new software and new code into that. And so that's exactly what I see for them. Yeah, definitely. If you need help with that, guys, again, there's that Beyond the Read there, so do check it out. Let's go back to you. I'm going to go back to you because I want to see what is the best way for you to move forward in this relationship. What is the best way for you to move forward? Okay, what do we got here? We got 3 of them. Wow. Geez, we get 4. Wow, crazy. Okay. All right, so let's see here. We've got the Hangman, the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the Hermit. So we've got 2 major arcana cards. So what we're going to do is let's start with the first one on the Hangman. This is just, looking at things at the opposing view. So if it's something that you need to change, within yourself, within the relationship, take a look at what this pause in your life has offered you. In loving where you're at right now, being able to put that pause button and what enlightenments that you and gems and that you have in insights that you have actually gleaned from this brand new beginning and this fresh portal of energy and this new joy that's brought into your life. This joy here, you had an inkling of it coming through here, and now it's kind of really expanding. But I really feel the best way for you to move forward is to look at things at different perspectives, because that's going to help you. We get the Page of Wands. Man, you got, like I said, it's kind of like kind of coming. Well, hold on a second. That's what you already had before here. We got the 4 of Wands. Okay, so yeah, the 4 of Wands here. So the 4 of Wands is about happy, celebration. This can also indicate marriage. This is about some sort of celebration. They've got their tambourines out. They're celebrating, and joy and the joy of life, right? Really similar to kind of like this 9 of Cups, really celebrating. So it's kind of like when you look at something with a different perspective, right? It allows you to kind of celebrate, the opportunity in life. 4 of Wands is all about, getting some sort of stability, right? This is, having a happy home, happy harmony within a situation, and even marriage. So this could be the case for some of you, right? And then the next card that I get is the 3 of Wands, which is actually being very strategic about how you would like to move forward, how you want to ride the wave, how you want to take that next relationship or this current situation and slow and steady and being a little bit more strategic about it. So having preparation and some sort of foresight within this. But this is about, communication, right? So this is all about, communicating, but making careful of what you're saying. And make sure that you're saying what you want to, and you're being and you're vibrating that of which you want to attract, right? So you don't want a tidal wave coming in. You want a beautiful wave that you can ride, right? That is going to allow you to challenge you, but also allow you to grow, right? So it's kind of like that. You're waiting for that right person, place, or thing to come through. And for here, it's kind of like the wave. And it's that fire energy, really wanting to do that, right? And then the next thing I get is the Hermit card, right? And this is beautiful because this tells me it's more about, you could have Virgo within your chart or someone around you with Virgo. But I really feel that this is about, getting enlightenment, taking a moment for yourself, right? Taking a moment and a time out for yourself to, really get that enlightenment that you need and that you want within the relationship. And it's very similar to this card here, both kind of getting some sort of enlightenment. This is straight up. This is looking at the opposite viewpoint, looking at your viewpoint, but then also looking at the other person's viewpoint. So in this relationship, the best way to look forward is, what is it that you want? You might have a choice that you would want to make because something's come to fruition. You kind of have kind of know what your path is right now. It's kind of, you've been enlightened. So how does that fit into this situation, especially right now? So in this relationship is like, does this still fit with me now that I have this new set of energy? Does this relationship or situation still fit with me? Okay, let's take a look at anything else in terms of the best way to move forward for you, Leo. Anything else that wants to come through for you? Okay, let's take a look. What is it? Angel of abundance, right? So this is about whatever it is that you want, it's about to manifest, okay? Wow. I mean, you have got so much joy, Leo, on your side and so much, confidence is you've really stepped into your own, right? And you're just kind of like, you're really, and it's not from an egotistical point of view. It's really from this yummy, joyful energy of just knowing. It's kind of like, I'm the king of the jungle and I know it, but I don't have to always show it, right? I just know it within me, and you would just exude that vibrancy, okay? That royalty, right? That prestigious kind of energy, and I really feel that for you here, and the angels are seeing that, and it's kind of like it's your time. It's your time. So the angels have seen all the progress that you've made and all of these things that you've been manifesting, that you've been wanting, the new enterprise, the new relationship, the new situations that you've been dreaming of, and that you've been looking at and looking deeply into, is going to bring so much joy and fulfillment, and even, perhaps marriage for some of you. But this is saying abundance is coming, okay? So abundance is about to manifest. So keep in check, what it is that you want, and make sure that focus is on there and that you're vibrating that too in what you say, what you do, right? And in your relationships, romantic or otherwise, because that's what's coming through. The universe wants to bless you. This is gorgeous. Now, this other person, let's take a look at them real quick. Best way to move forward. Now, you might resonate with one side more than the other, so just note that, okay? Oh, this is crazy. Okay, I'll show you in a minute, guys. Okay, we got 2 cards. Okay, let's take both of these. So what we got on the other side is we've got the Strength card and the Ace of Cups. So they want a new beginning with you, okay? So that's what I really feel is coming through here. This is a new beginning. And the Ace of Cups is talking about a potential for compassion and intimacy in love. And they want it with you because they see your strength. They see that you can also be the lamb, but you can also be that lion in you, right? And they see that you can go both ways and you're balanced in that. And that is what is so sexy to them. That's what I see, guys. I mean, I really see that it's really beautiful. The 8 is about, they see that you balanced yourself out from both sides of that. And and that you're their star, right? And that's how I feel. Now, this is about them not giving hope on the relationship or situation or on their dreams, all right? And that's really what I feel here. Anything else for this other person over here that wants to come out, how to best move forward? They understand that giving and receiving is going to be important. You could be giving and receiving messages coming back and forth through mail, text, phone calls, social media, anything of the sort. But that's what I feel coming through here. Yeah, they do understand that. And they do understand that everything is energy and reciprocity is key. Anything else about how they feel about you? How does it that they feel about you? Okay, let's take a look at what that is. How do they feel about you right now? What is it? They know more than you think, okay? So, this is what they're telling you. So for some of them, that could be the case, maybe in the situation. They know more than you think. Anything else that wants to come through here? I couldn't tell you face to face. So maybe they had something to tell you and they just couldn't do it face to face. And so they're actually telling you, maybe through, message, mail, a phone call, anything of the sort, but it has to do with love, okay? There's a little love letter in there. Maybe they'll write you a love letter, okay? Let's see, anything else is here? Wow. They see even through this process, something about I can still see you standing there. Okay. So maybe you've met before, maybe you've been together, maybe you have not, but they can still see you standing there is what's coming through here. Wow, how interesting. Let's take a look at you. Okay. How do you feel about them? What's hidden there? We are more alike than I'd like to admit. So maybe there's been some really great connection here, and realize that you are there to help each other, right? And it was kind of at that moment, I just didn't care. So maybe there was some sort of situation, maybe conflict or whatever at that moment where, kind of something came across that kept you apart for some reason, right? I know I made a mistake. So maybe you or that other person had made a mistake in a relationship or situation. Yeah, and that's what I see here. Anything else about how you feel about them? Let's take a look. You need to have that heart-to-heart conversation, guys, okay? At the very least, you've got to have this heart-to-heart conversation here, right? Because you really have, you need to discuss your feelings for each other, okay? And it just needs to be clarified, all right? And not buried, but clarified for better or for worse, I think it's so important because we all have issues in relationships, but it's about seeking to understand that other person's internal world, and they understand yours. And then that way you can actually create some sort of shared meaning together in it, right? And that's what I'm feeling. So I am sending you lots of love and light, guys. Note your comments below. Drop your girl a like. Definitely subscribe if it resonates with you. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.